Very bad has happened in recent years in relation to this. I think there has been a very opportunistic thing, particularly from the left, to identify everybody they disagree with as Nazis and fascists and racists. Now, there's a lot of problems with this. One is that I think very often, demonstrably, it's not true. And increasingly people have been able to see it's not true. You know, like Anne Cryer, the Labour MP who I think first spoke about what turned out to be the Rotherham sex gang scandal, was called a racist by loads of people at the time. Okay, Anne Cryer is not a racist. It's just so obvious. But these people in this country and across Europe diminished the term and diminished all of these terms. And they did it, I think, for short-term political gain. You know, not just that, you know, call somebody a Nazi and far right and then, you know, you can smear them enough that everyone else will stay away from them. But also that, of course, if you do that, then you are an anti-Nazi and you are basically Churchill to the Hitler of these people. It's very self-aggrandizing. I mean, I say this in the book about the English lovely feeling, and I've taken a lot of flack for years about this. But I refuse to say that Tommy Robinson is a Nazi. I refuse to say that he is a fascist. Now, I don't agree with him on everything, and I'm sure he wouldn't agree with me on everything. But it seems to me that if you've got somebody who just, as far as I know, has never said a racist thing, as far as I know, I've observed, is very, very comfortable and happy in, as it were, a multiracial Luton, but has a very big problem with the Islamic extremists who he saw on his streets and was talking about long before some other people were willing to. Then, you know, it would have been, I can't tell you how easy it would have been easier it would have been for my life and career if I'd have been willing to join in years ago and say, Tommy Robinson is a Nazi. I thought and think he is, as I say, I didn't agree with him on everything, he wouldn't agree with me on everything, but I think he's a working class guy who doesn't have a PhD and is worried about his country. You know, and I refuse to join in the demonization of everybody just because it's helpful in the short term. And I think it would be untrue, and it would be wrong, because I think these terms matter. Now, my belief is, by the way, that the people who've been overusing these terms will regret their overuse at some point, because they might need them again sometime. And when they do need them, no one will believe them.